Hi, my name is Kimberly Orjuela. I'm a visual artist based in Tiohtià:ke, Montreal. I was born in Colombia and raised in Montreal, and in my practice I use storytelling and my position as a woman part of the Latinx diaspora to create figurative sculptures out of terracotta clay that draws inspiration from pre-Columbian traditions and histories. I use clay to connect with my indigenous history that has faded due to assimilation in my family lineage. I believe that the past can serve as guidance for the future, so my work creates a bridge between these two timelines so that I can explore contemporary issues such as climate change and mental health. Our Minds Create Our Reality is an exhibition that will take place at the McClure Gallery in Montreal from February 7th to March 8th. It's a ceramic series where I am underlying the inseparable link between our collective health and the planet's. It's an exhibition that speaks about how our mind affects directly the outcome of our reality. Inner turmoil can create the environmental disaster, just as healing ourselves can create harmony in our surroundings. The way that we care for ourselves and our community will reflect on the way we care for the earth. So when we disconnect from nature, both we and the planet suffer. In fact, there has even been research in quantum physics proving how our thoughts do create our reality. So my purpose with this exhibition is to spread awareness and realization on how powerful our minds are and how caring for ourselves manifests automatically caring for our environment and surroundings. One of the biggest questions I had when I was exploring the concepts of this exhibition was, if our mind creates our realities, then how do we explain the oppressive systems that are taking place currently? I think it's important to understand that two truths can't exist at once. Our minds do have the power to create our reality, and the oppressive systems we have do create limiting beliefs in marginalized communities. The way I look at it is the oppressive systems we currently have in our society exist because groups of people have envisioned it. They've convinced the people that it exists and effectively put actions to have it become reality. If you look at this pattern, it all started by a sequence of thoughts that then form into an idea carried by many and manifested into our reality. We have the power to use that same pattern to create good things in our lives. We have the power to detach ourselves from these limiting beliefs and create more harmonious environments. So one of the pieces that I have for this show is this bench that I've made. I like to work a lot with the bench in my work, especially for this exhibition, because the bench, it represents the place where we sit down and we enter this meditative trance state that then allows us to connect with the wisdom of the universe and it connects us with the universal intelligence. And so the narrative that I have going on here is that I have a figure, so we have the eyes and the mouth here. It's a very discreet figure that I've made that kind of symbolizes a very peaceful and serene state that you enter when you sit on this bench. And I have some vegetations and the moon and the sun around, as well as different forms. And to me, that's just kind of what all goes down whenever you're entering this state. Everything's kind of connected, whether it's physical things that are connecting, emotional or spiritual, and all. It kind of all comes together in order to give you solutions for your situation, some groundness. And I do have a third eye here that I like to use to symbolize just an elevated vision over your life, elevated vision over our world, and yeah. I'd like to take a moment to thank Canada Council for their funding and support for this project. I really appreciate it, and I'd like to thank the team at the Visual Arts Center in Westmount for their support leading up to this exhibition.